So because I forgot last month's video, we actually have March and April's play or pass games to get through. So let's get started. Hello everyone and welcome back. So today we are going through the games that I played in March and April and whether you should actually consider buying them for yourself and whether I consider them a game that you should play or whether you should pass on. And I forgot last video. I can't really believe I forgot it, but there are quite a few games to get through. So let's just get started with the first game. So grab a drink, get cozy, get comfy, and the first game we're going to start off with is called Snufkin, Melody of Moominvalley. Snufkin is a story-rich musical adventure game about Snufkin restoring the valley, helping the quirky and memorable characters and critters calling it home. A series of hideous parks have cropped up in Moominvalley, disrupting the landscape and its harmonious nature. As Snufkin, you need to distract police officers, pull up signs, and knock over misplaced statues as you vigorously try to restore nature and its inhabitants' homes while putting an end to the industrious park keeper's plans. I played this one on Nintendo Switch and I did get given the key to try for free. I really loved the Snufkin game. I've never seen Snufkin before or ever played a Snufkin game, so it was really fun to interact with a game like this and find out more of the Snufkin story. And the graphics are so cute. The hand-drawn watercolor art was so beautiful, and there were even spots in the game that you could even just sit and stare at watercolor paintings almost, which was so pretty and so wonderful to see. And this game isn't that long, to be honest, but it's not a short game by any means, and it was so cute. And I loved that it was a mix between like a little musical adventure game but also a puzzle game where you got into the park area and you had to figure out how to not be seen by the parkers to get to the other end of the park. It was really a good blend of different games and it was so much fun to play. I would definitely say this game is a play for me. And this game is available on Nintendo Switch and on Steam. The next game is called Garden Life, a cozy simulator. Garden Life is a gardening sandbox game where players can plant, cultivate, decorate, and manage their own peaceful gardening oasis in a beautiful environment. Plant and nurture the garden of your dreams in this first of its kind experience. With a gameplay rooted in reality, this warm and relaxing game lets you grow your favorite real-world flowers, shrubs, fruits and vegetables, and is procedurally generated so that no two plants look identical, just like in real life. I played this one on Nintendo Switch and I did get given the key to try for free. I really enjoy Garden Life, but it's definitely of a slow burning game. There's not much direction in what to do, and you're not told where to place flowers or when to water things, when to cut flowers, when to give flowers to other people, when to complete quests. It's not a handheldy type gameplay. It's very much play when you want to or play over many days type game. So if you struggle with that type gameplay where you don't get much interaction or much tutorial, this won't be for you. It is very much like a real world garden where you just get given a plot and a couple of quests, and that's kind of it. You get left to your own devices. So I get that this game won't be for everybody, but I personally really enjoy this, and I kind of come back to this game whenever I want to pick up my Switch and kind of just relax on the sofa for a couple of hours. That's how I play this game. It's not like an intensive gameplay. This game is kind of in the middle for me, but personally I would play this game. And this game is available on Steam, on Nintendo Switch, on PlayStation and on Xbox. The next game is called Summerhouse. Summerhouse is a small-scale building game and a love letter to the feeling of long-lost summer afternoons. Craft a neighbourhood of tiny, beautiful, lived-in homes in a variety of settings. While there are some secrets to uncover, there are no rules and you can't win or lose. Just chill out, build to your heart's content, and soak up the atmosphere. Please keep in mind that this small game has no goals or challenges, and it was created by a single person. I played this one on Steam, and I did get given the key to try it for free. Summerhouse is a really cute little building game. Again, it's like Garden Life, you're very much left to your own devices, but it is very, very different as it doesn't have any quests, any tutorial. You're just left to build. Very much like Townscaper, I would explain this game like, but in a pixel art form. So if you like the game Townscaper, this game would definitely be for you. It is so cute, so cozy. If you are just looking for something to completely relax your mind and take you away from everything, and you just want to build some houses on a street or in a city or on a mountaintop, this one is for you. This would be a play. And this game is exclusive to Steam. The next game is called Stellar Settlers. Stellar Settlers is a space-based city builder and colony simulation game set in the depths of an uncharted space. As you embark on a cosmic adventure, take control of a space settlement and build your thriving colony on an alien planet with different challenges and hostile environments that want to destroy your colony. Every planet is different, and you need to start designing and building to escape the planet when environment conditions get too harsh. Progress through different planets and visit them all. I did get given the key to try it for free. Stellar Settlers is quite confusing to me. The tutorial is very good, but it's very like in your face. You get given all the information all at once and you have to kind of process it all at once. And for me, I found that very difficult because I would prefer it give me tutorials in like doses or batches, but it was just so much information to take in all at once. I do understand that this game is in early access, so things will like change and develop as it's getting built and as it grows, but it was very hard to begin with. Now that I'm playing it and I'm kind of understanding the gameplay, I do really enjoy it, but there are definite things that I would change or just kind of get rid of altogether. But I understand that's because it's an early development. So early access games are like a two-edged sword to me. I like them and I don't like them. So it's really difficult. For now, I would say the game is a pass because it's an early access. And I know that's controversial, I'm really sorry, but I would say it's a pass. I would wait till it's further down the line. Or if you don't mind games that are in early access and need a bit more development, absolutely go for it. And this one is available on early access, exclusive to Steam. The next game is called Moonglow Bay. Set against the picturesque backdrop of eastern Canadian coastline in the 1980s, Moonglow Bay invites you into an emotional charged story within a tranquil slice of life fishing RPG. Step into the shoes of a rookie angler compelled by the final wish of your beloved partner as you navigate the trials of a town on the brink of bankruptcy. Immerse yourself in cooking your daily catch and selling flavorful recipes to upgrade your shop, gear, and fishing boats. This game shocked me. Right off the bat, it handled with trigger warnings, I will tell you now, of death and losing your loved one. I was not aware of that. it didn't say it in as a trigger warning to start off with. So going into the game, I was not aware of this. So when it happened, I was playing it as I was going on holiday, and I turned to my husband and I was like, my loved one just died and I couldn't do anything to stop it before any gameplay starts. But other than that, this game is really cute. I love the art style of it. It is just fishing though. There is a bit of cooking in there, so you catch fish and then you cook up the fish. But on the Nintendo Switch, some of the controllers can be a bit difficult to use because it's like a cooking mini game almost, where you press or hold different buttons to complete the cooking, and there's no accessibility to kind of slow that down or change the button or anything. So I would like that to be added if possible, because I found that quite difficult. But this is a great game if you love fishing and love to complete things, because there's a whole fish like encyclopedia where you have to catch every single fish, and the map is massive. You get to control a little boat around this island. Every time I would go out in this boat, I would get lost. The map is huge. There's no like penalty for staying out too late either, which I was surprised about. So for me, this is a great game if I'm in a fishing mood and I want to just fish for a couple of hours. But if you do not like fishing, this game is a pass. And this game you can play on Steam, on Nintendo Switch, on Xbox, on PlayStation, and on the Epic Games Store. The sixth game is called Oddsparks, an automation adventure. Oddsparks is a blend of automation and real-life strategy for both the die-hard fans of the automation genre and the automation curious. Explore a strange fantasy world, uncover the mysteries of the past, and automate your workshop and go on an adventure with your odd and adorable sparks. I cannot tell you how much fun I'm having in Oddsparks. It is ridiculous. It is in early access at the moment, and right off the bat, they do say it gives you about 18 hours of gameplay because it is in early access. But I am so addicted to this game. I've had dreams about this game, right? And I do not often say that about a game. I love the automation side of it, having to think about where the paths go and how to arrange the sparks so that they make the machines work correctly for you. I think I'm almost done. I think I've got one quest left and I'm done, which I'm really upset about. But I really enjoyed this playthrough and I really love it. I wish there was more. Like, I'm begging for more gameplay. It was so much fun. And if you love automation, if you like making machines work with and creating like a little mini map, a bit like Theme Park World. I know we're throwing it back, but Theme Park World, but creating something rather than making a theme park. That's how I thought about it, like that. But you're making items to hand in for quests. And then there's an underlying storyline. I played this one on Steam and I did get given the key to try it for free. This one is a definite play for me. And this one is available on early access, exclusive to Steam. The next game is called Surmount. Surmount is a free-flowing, physics-based platforming adventure where you'll experience the joys of mountain climbing. Make your perilous ascent through the various handcrafted and procedurally generated challenges on Mount Om, all while following a silly story with eccentric folks along the way.
I haven't played Surmount enough to give it a fair shot yet, but I wanted to include it because I love climbing games so much and because I've played it for about 4 hours-ish. So I've been enjoying it so far, but the controls are a bit tricky to get hold of. I'm playing it on the Nintendo Switch, and because it's a bit more of a comical climbing game, you can kind of fling yourself up the mountain and you don't have to take yourself too seriously as you're climbing, so you can kind of just like press and hold or spin the control however you want to. And because of this, the Nintendo Switch doesn't really allow for that much movement. It's a bit tricky, to be honest. I kind of have to use either like my right hand to use the left controller, or just kind of hope for the best and see what happens. And that's kind of a bit tricky for me. They have got really good accessibility features, which I was really impressed with, but I do prefer climbing games on the Xbox just because the L and the R stick are just a bit more flexible in their movement, if that makes sense. So I hope one day that this would come out on the Xbox or the PlayStation, but it's a really good climbing game. As I said, it doesn't take itself too seriously. It's very slapstick and funny and comedy, and it is really fun to play just as a quick, fun climbing exercise if you've had like a really hard day and you just want something fun to take your mind off things. I forgot to add that this game is actually releasing today,
and this one is available on Steam, on Nintendo Switch, and on the Epic Games Store. The next game is called Planetiles. Dive into Planetiles, where strategy and creativity convene. Build and transform barren planets into flourishing worlds. Outwit natural disasters, develop vibrant habitants, and navigate complex challenges. Embrace a board game-like depth with thoughtful planning and strategic decision-making. Planetiles is a really great game in theory, where you've got tiles and you have to match them up to other tiles, but it's just too hard. I don't know whether it's me and because I am stupid, or because the system that they've done is just too difficult. I just cannot get past the 5th level. I have tried 8 times, right? 8. And I just cannot do it. It is too difficult. The objective of this level is that you can't have more than 5 squares remaining, and I just cannot do it. The tiles that it gives me or the objectives that I need to pick are just too difficult, and I don't know whether that's because as the developers are playing, they've gotten used to playing it so often, or that I'm just too stupid, but I just can't do it. I just find it frustrating, and I've just closed the game and I've just never opened it since. I don't like the game. I want like an easy mode maybe, or a hard mode, medium mode, you know, that kind of thing. I want something to even it out. I just don't like it. This one is a pass for me. I played this one on Steam and I did get given the key to try for free. And this game is exclusive to Steam, but will be eventually coming to Nintendo Switch, to PlayStation, and to Xbox. And the very last game is called Botany Manor. You play as the inhabitant Arabella Green, a retired botanist in Botany Manor. Explore your house and gardens filled with botanical research to figure out the ideal habitat for a collection of forgotten flora. Grow each plant to discover the mysterious qualities they hold. I played this one on Nintendo Switch and I did get given the key to try for free. I love Botany Manor. It is absolutely amazing. I played it first on stream and then I played it off stream as well, and I've fallen in love with this game. It's so much fun. The way it works is you find seeds in this manor house to plant to make flowers, but the flowers are in a puzzle. You have to figure out how to make the flower bloom, and it's so much fun to try and figure out how to do it. Like, you had one that would only flower if you took a photo of it. It's so much fun to try and figure out how to make these flowers bloom. It's hard, but not too hard as well. they've got the right balance of the difficulty level. It's just so much fun. The grounds are beautiful as well, and the scenery. It's not the best looking environment, it's very smooth looking, but it's still beautiful. I still love it, and this one is a definite play for me. And this one is available on Steam, on Nintendo Switch, and on Xbox. And there you have it. Those are the 9 games that I played during March and April. Let me know in the comments down below, have you played any of these games yet? Or are these games on your wish list ready for you to buy and to play? Let me know in the comments down below. And be sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe down below for more cute and cozy games. As always, a big thank you to my members. I couldn't do this video without you, so thank you so much. I will leave my last video I did for my play or pass game, so I will leave that as an end card video for you, so you can watch that straight after this one. You can go see if those games are worth checking out or not. Have an amazing rest of the day wherever you are, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!